Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Just kidding, I'm not Shane Dawson. If you've clicked on this video, you're aware of this track. It's a really chill one with Stormzy, Kehlani and Lily Allen, who's singing on the vocals at the top in the intro. Shout out to Lloyd, my subscriber, who requested this in-depth tutorial. Make sure you give this video a like and let me know of any suggestions if you have a different method of teaching or learning. But yeah, we're going to start off with the bass clef and the upper melody, and then we'll fill in the middle voices. But I'll play it through for you once, have a listen to how it sounds, and you can obviously improvise or change notes or whatever you like the sound of. Personally, I like to fill it with a lot of middle notes because it's got a really beautiful sound to it in this context. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's have a listen. So that's the basic gist. Even that was the crispest it could be, but anyway, we'll go with that. So as you can see, it starts off on beat 4 of the previous bar. So we're going to talk in a little bit of 1, 2, 3, 4 just to help us count. And I really want this to be accessible to all levels. So if you're just starting out on the piano or you're really into intermediate and advanced, I want this to sort of fit every category. So if you lose me, be patient, stick with it, keep rewatching the video. Otherwise, let's have some fun. Cool, so let's start with the bass clef. We're gonna start on beat 4. So as I said, we're gonna start on the D. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the basic idea in the bass clef. So I'll break it down note for note. We have D, D sharp, C sharp, F sharp, B. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Cool. So the melody in this case on the first go, we're going to start with A sharp to B. So yep, so A sharp, B, A sharp, G sharp, A sharp. So just traveling along the black notes there. And again, if we were to put it into the time context, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, da-dum. So that first one's a little bit longer. Cool. Let's slow it down. I'm going to put just the bass clef and that part together just so you can see how it fits in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And we'll do it again a little bit slower without me counting annoyingly in the background. Cool, and if we're right to move on, it's pretty much the same except we have a little thing in the middle. First time we start straight on the A sharp. Yep, so a little bit of a variation. So let's just do the right hand together because the left hand's pretty much the same. F sharp, F sharp, up to the D sharp, C sharp. I haven't really worked out the fingering there, but it's just, again, traveling across that pentatonic scale with the black notes. So one more time really slowly from the start. 3, 4. So we repeat that F sharp twice before we go up to the D sharp. Cool. So let's add it to speed with the left hand. Cool. Let's add in the second voice, the second and third voice in the right hand. So we're going to start to build our chords here, which are basically just notes stacked up on each other. For our beginners out there, hey, what's up? Okay, so we're going to start with D and A sharp. So that's our first chord. So we have C sharp, F sharp, and A sharp together, along with that D sharp in the bass clef. So what you can do here is you can also add the D sharp into the right hand. So yep, it's a nice chord there. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, and then moving on. That's our next chord. So I have C sharp, E, and B natural. Sorry, it's a bit hard to see on this angle, but this is as good as I can get it with my current camera setup. So when you go up to the F sharp, we have C sharp, F sharp, and A sharp in the right hand. So currently we have that's the last chord that it sits on. So B, D sharp, F sharp, and A sharp. So that goes with the B in the left hand as well. So I think I missed that first chord explaining it to you, but it's just D sharp, F sharp, and A sharp. So what you can do is you can play the B with the left hand, and that way frees your right hand to play the C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, and A sharp, which we've had before, by the way. So it's the same chord. I just think that's a lovely sound. So I've just kept the pedal on. So let's go from the top again, pretty slowly. So 1, 2, 3. Next section, same thing. So we've got a nice chord there. So I have C sharp and B. Sometimes my hands do things and my brain just has to catch up with it. So C sharp and B in the left hand. And we have E, G sharp, B, and D sharp. So we've got a nice major seventh there. So E, G sharp, B, and D sharp in the right hand. The next chord it's going to jump to. So there's lots of variations with this one too, but at the moment we're going to do F sharp in the bass, along with E, G sharp, B, and C sharp in the right hand. Yep, and then basically the second time is all the same. You can change it to the A sharp instead of the B to add the seventh there. I like to change this next chord here. So E, G, A sharp, and C sharp. It's a nice Dom 7, and F sharp in the bass clef. And then back to that beautiful tonic chord on the B. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video or took something out of it. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Ciao! So when I play through it,